Hello, I'm Tony Graff, author of Juniper Crescent and an absolute fanatic when it comes to books. And this week I'm talking about something that's really been a struggle for me, and that's finding a funny book. Most people, when they read a book, they pick it up and say, oh, this has to be humor. Then they open it up and say, alright, entertain me. And then they put it down after about 10 pages, feeling like they had nothing to laugh at all. The hard part about humor novels is we expect them to be a stand-up comedian, when that just can't happen because stand-up comedians don't have to identify plot and character development, which a good humor book will still do. The two best examples of humorous books that come to my mind is the Alcatraz vs. the Evil Librarian series by Brandon Sanderson. He starts you right off with something big and exciting, and then he's able to pull back for a second because you're already drawn in, and then develop the characters, develop the humor of it. The only person I've read who's had the capacity to just start off with humor and keep you laughing the whole way through is Terry Pratchett. I'm currently reading Mort. This is one of his older books. He's got like 40 some odd books in his Discworld series, which is absolutely hilarious. But again, funny books take some time. And I think that's what turns most people off from reading them, but also from writing them. So I have to deal with all my characters, I have to deal with the storyline, and this and that and the other, and then on top of it all, I have to be funny. That's a lot of work for one author's plate. What I recommend is if you're trying to find something funny, find an audiobook. It sets the pace for you, and if you find a good reader, then it's absolutely hilarious, and they keep you in stitches. I know many of Terry Pratchett's Discworld books are read by Stephen Briggs, which he does a pretty good job. Some of his older stuff kind of blurs together, but later on, he has a great enough voice for reading that you're kept laughing, first off, and then you're kept reading. You want to read more of it, which Discworld, there's tons to read there. So those would be my recommendations. I mean, this one here is Going Postal. That's also a BBC miniseries with Claire Foy. Absolutely hilarious. Definitely worth watching or reading or listening to. Or anything from Discworld. The We Free Men, Night Watch, Mort, what I'm reading now. He's got a way of writing that's absolutely hilarious. So those are my recommendations for this week. Absolutely hilarious. Keep laughing, keep reading, and above all, if it's good, share it with a friend.